We're a little bit late today, but that's okay. Things are still running on track. When last we left our party, they had just finished a job for the Brotherhood of Steel, the Midwest branch.
Hey, wait a second. It's not party, it's heroes. We're heroes.
I thought you didn't want to be called heroes anymore.
Yeah, actually. But,
So I am trying to avoid the term because I don't want to cause any outbursts.
What, you don't want to trigger me?
Well, sometimes, just not right. Not during the intro. Later, I'll trigger you later.
My bad. Anyhow, continue on, Captain. Wasn't thinking about that.
Overseer. It's Overseer.
Ah, yes, sir.
No, that's all good. All good. So you guys, you finished the quest for the Brotherhood of Steel. You got your reward and everything. You sold a couple of items. In fact, you did. You sold quite a bit earlier. Did I clear all that out? I think I did. Yeah, looks like I did. All right. Scribe Olivia does mention that she has another task that needs fulfilling. And of course, Initiate Nathan would go with you as well, should you choose to take on this task. And she informs you that she's still working on speaking with the elders about your specific request. They're taking it under advisement right now, though they're still focused on their primary mission right now at hand, which is discovering the current source of super mutants in the area.
Find super mutants. Well, that's my speciality. We did get a bunch of BOS, didn't we?
You actually should have a fair bit of scripts.
Yes. Is there anything fancy that you bought, Uncle Jack?
I don't remember anything particularly fancy.
Sell him that missile launcher. I think we did. That's probably best, anyhow. You like to see me out on the battlefield just shooting that thing? Pew pew! Pew pew!
As long as there's no bay behind you.
I don't think anybody survived. I think that's why we had to sell that. What do you think about these guys? You want to join the Brotherhood of Steel? I take it
about their how they're going about what they're doing.
Yeah. There's going to be a moment before somebody calls me a hero again. Hey, Gummit Jammer. He took us for a ride. He had me going, too. I thought I was doing something special. Just wanted me to steal him some medicine. You just asked me, I might have done it anyhow. Jeez.
Anyway.
I'm just a little sore about it, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard I forgot what they call her. But the nice lady at the library where they were selling everything. Anyhow, I heard she had a mission that she needed filling.
Yep.
Yeah. I suppose I didn't explain it very well. You're sitting there having this conversation right in front of her.
Yep. And I was trying to not, like, excuse you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that I wasn't trying to make an innuendo that you needed something to be filled and that we would be here to fill it for you. We're wanting to know what kind of mission you got.
Initiate Nathan is sitting there, arms crossed, staring at you with a look of disbelief in his face, while Scribe Olivia is just sitting there reading at her computer, and it takes a moment before she realizes that you're actually talking to her again.
Sometimes the stream of consciousness that comes out of my friend's mouth, I cannot handle. Sorry.
Pretty much.
That's right. Scribe. Oh, wait a second. You're the scribe? And he points to her.
Yes, I am Scribe Olivia of the Brotherhood.
Okay. There's all these different titles. I mean, if we were just back home, you would be like storekeeper. I mean,
actually, I'm sure she'd be other things.
Excuse me. Well, here I am, Scribe Olivia. I am acting as the quartermaster. And while we are still establishing our operations here, I am the primary contact for any mercenary groups that we work with. Try not to forget it next time.
It's just the different terms and things like. You know what I'll do? I'll just look at Jack and am I doing okay? And just what kind of mission do you got for us, quartermaster? Scribe.
Well, we have intel on a location nearby that has some research that we need to acquire before anybody else does. So I just taking a step back out of the character there for a minute. Olivia Cole informs you about a small research facility that may contain some research materials and blueprints that should not fall into the wrong hands. She tasks you with locating and retrieving this tech and returning it to the Brotherhood of Steel. Scouts report that the facility is guarded by robots and automated turrets.
Okay.
You will receive 100 Brotherhood script each. Remember that the Brotherhood script is worth 2 of the equivalent caps. And the party will receive in total 500 XP for this quest, not counting XP for any combat you may encounter.
Okay.
That's right.
And she against Initiate Thompson here will accompany you once again, should you request it, or you can go alone if you wish. That's entirely up to you.
Hey, hold on. Sorry to see that this little quest box popped up. Steel's might. The Brotherhood wants you. The Brotherhood of Steel is looking for new recruits or mercenaries to help them beginning clearing out of new super mutant threat in Texas. Like the little token you put on there. Looks like
find one where he was actually pointing at you like the Uncle
Sam. Gotcha.
That's the closest I got. And that is from Fallout Tactics, this is the Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout Tactics in the Midwest.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
So she's looking at you kind of expectantly, have having
Oh,
explained the mission to me.
well, we got some.
However, after you sitting there kind of mulling it over for a few minutes, she goes back to her terminal.
Yep. And if nothing else, we can get the initiate at least familiar with the area while we're doing this. So,
Hey, Lieutenant Dan, you want to post up with some goggles and watch us in action? You might turn it into a learning video. Or do they call that teaching? Not learning. I forgot. My mom said I was going to learn something. Anyhow, you can come with us if you like. Oh. We've got some experience with robots. But I was wondering if you knew how a way we can reprogram it. Robots? I haven't figured that one out yet.
You kind of have.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't figured it out. There's not a science.
There is. It's you find the control terminal.
Okay. Is there a way I can reprogram the robot while it's standing right in front of me? While I'm not at a terminal.
Initiate Thompson looks at you and says, "Well, first off, I don't know who this. What's the lieutenant? Who's Dan?" And I'm a Brotherhood soldier. I'm not a technician. I'm not a scribe. You'll need to get Olivia's attention away from her terminal again to ask those questions. And at the mention of her name, she looks up and is like, "Are y'all talking about, or did you call me? Sorry, I get consumed with my work here."
Do you want to ask, Uncle? Maybe I'm just babbling. Okay. All right. Yeah.
why don't we just get on with this, huh?
Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm just talking too much. But Uncle Jack said that we're good. Thank you. Now you look cute sitting there behind the desk. We'll be back with some blueprints. That's it. She said blueprints, right?
Yeah.
Research materials and blueprints. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She says as the some of the terms you used for her that seem to just either completely go over her head or she's very good at completely ignoring them and just gives a steel gaze as she says, "Yes, research materials and blueprints," and then turns her focus back to the terminal.
Uh-huh.
Well, I forgot.
They don't have HR here. They just have sidearms.
Nathan, right? Lead the way.
Very well. He heads out, takes one of the Humvees again, and has you guys load up in it.
What's his title again? I keep getting
Initiate.
Initiate. Okay. Not so. I mean, just ask.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right. So first off, actually, we'll do this. You let me know if you see this well enough, or if I need to put your tokens on there, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes tokens.
All right, give me one moment.
Might be just wrong part of the map at this point.
Oh, I see tokens. Tokens.
I see us. I don't see.
There we go. Yep, I see us. Yeah,
You see yourselves, okay?
in a gray background. It may just, it may just be. They haven't loaded yet. Flashing. So yeah, it's probably just still loading.
Enabling, disabling line of sight and everything.
It's a map.
All right, sounds like you got it, Slash. How about you, Jack? You got it yet?
I was trying to share around, move things around, and it, like, the down button got. Okay, now it's. Resize this again, because.
I want the rug. I want the rug at the desk. The
One in the
on the map. Sorry.
There's two rugs. You're talking about the one in the top right or the one in the bottom left?
I didn't see that. Bottom. So far, I don't see that.
You want that rug? That's an ugly rug. Did it load up for you yet?
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah, I can see it just fine now.
All right. So as you guys are looking at this is the research facility. Obviously, I don't have any hostiles on there yet, the robots or anything like that. But this is just the general layout that you see from your observation point. So same spot that the scouts were using to observe the area. You do see, I can't put them out there because you'll put everything out there, but you do see two protectrons out front and some turrets attached to the walls. Though you, from this distance, you can't really tell what kind.
And so the turrets you had laser turrets and machine gun turrets just in general. And they did stun damage?
Huh?
They do stun damage?
No. Wait, are you asking if you're able to do stun damage or if the turrets do stun damage?
If the turrets did. I thought I remember somebody else's turrets doing something like that. That you hit us with had some kind of stun effect as well. Am I thinking wrong?
I think there's. Yeah.
At the other lab underground, but okay. Maybe I was just thinking something different. Oh well. My apologies.
No, that's all right.
I just wanted to know what I was running into. I was like, what's going to hurt worse? So, okay.
So as you look at it, you do notice you're able to get a good view of the whole building. There is a window on the far right side. But other than that, the only other entry you see is the front door.
So I think the plan should be initiate Nathan. You grab a stick and you rush in there and we'll cover you. And by a stick, I mean like here, this is a big old shotgun. I call her crisp cheddar cheese. No, what's that restaurant name again? Anyhow, I'll let you use my boom boom.
Hey, look.
I'm supposed to rush in. That's right. And you cover me. Where you want to set up at? You want to rush in? I mean, you want to cover me on the right hand, and I'll rush in over here on the left.
If you really believe it's a good idea to attack now from the front, We have that window over there.
Now somebody wants to use their brain. What side of that is? You mentioned that was on the right hand or something.
On the far right top.
Oh, we can't see it because of our perspective. That's right.
Yeah. But you technically have not arrived here yet. I just have your tokens there so you can see.
Okay. If we get back,
it's going to be up to you which direction you want to approach from.
All right. You're saying if we get this close, they're going to see us already?
Yeah. If you were this close, you'd be already seen.
All right. So that's. Oh. Laser turrets. What you trying to do? Kill somebody? Spectrum. Okay. Can we tell? We've seen service robots and more of the guard or military robots. What do these look like in our 0 to 10?
As they walk around a little bit more, you can tell that these may actually be the law enforcement protectrons.
Okay.
And being that they're protectrons, give me a science roll.
Straight?
Yep, just science. Well, with its attribute.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Well, that's got something.
Slash, these are protectrons. Very few protectrons for the code that you've seen so far, because you got to look at quite a bit of the profiles of protectrons at the medical clinic.
Okay, that's right.
Very few of them actually have any kind of hostile or initial hostile responses. Their instructions are to try and dissuade people from entering certain areas before they open fire.
Okay. Unlike us, right? I said unlike us.
Well,
We
yeah,
just open fire.
Open fire first, but yeah.
Let's see. So I guess since we saw the other side over there, do we know if anything is currently at that window?
Nothing that you've seen is over at the window. It seems that their focus is keeping the front locked up and protected.
Well, why don't we try and go in through the back then?
Yeah, we can do that. I'm not opposed to.
All right. Initiate Thompson drives the Humvee around at a distance so you don't draw the attention of any of the robots. And parks about half a mile out, and then you trek the rest of the way and you come up on the back side of the facility. And you see that the window is there on the as you're looking at the map from your perspective, it's on the right-hand side, just kind of like in the alleyway if there was a building next to it. And Sir Mays says, just nuke them because it's way easier. However, would that preserve the blueprints and the other research material you're supposed to recover?
Doubt it.
And welcome to the stream, Sir Mays. Good to see you here. All right. You are officially on the map. And we are outside of turn order since they've not seen you yet, so you don't have any combat combat turn order to go in, so you are free to. Not
I see the
fully
window.
move around, but still
Gotcha.
don't have to wait for your turn right now.
Kind of want to sneak up to the window, see if there's I can see anything through it.
Okay. Give me a sneak test. Skill check.
I'll let you sneak on up there.
That's target mode. Hold on. I'll be right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
You are
Generate some
sneaking.
AP.
And just so you know, the window, in case my words have not been describing it well enough, the window
Yeah.
is over here.
Okay.
But yeah, in any case, where you're sneaking to is a good spot to start at. And come around the corner. You can peek around the corner since we've added that as a house rule. All right, so from where we are, you don't see anything down through the front, and so far you're not seeing anything through this window either. It looks to be maybe in an executive office.
Got my laser. I guess I have my assault rifle on the ready.
Okay. You see the Robco logo on the wall.
That fits. And the window is one that can be opened, or is this gonna need to be smashed?
And give me a perception. Do a survival perception for me.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. All right, so just a few extra details. This window was most definitely not intended to be here. You, Jack, specifically having, being a pre-war ghoul and everything, this window was an afterthought, which begins to explain why the robots are not patrolling it. It would not be part of their programming, since their programming is based off of the original blueprints of the building in most cases. This window can be opened relatively easy, which is also a big security risk for what was once a Robco office building. And it is most definitely, now that you're up closer, it was definitely in the executive's office. So it looks to be like some executive of this, of this building just really wanted to have a window to look out and didn't care about the security risks.
Okay. And I kind of motion everybody forward.
All right.
I'll go ahead and drag everybody up to
Thank you. I appreciate that.
to a safe spot that will not trigger any alarms or anything.
So,
All right.
kind of look at the initiate and slash and say, anybody particularly want to open the window first, or?
The initiate sighs and says, if you want something done, you just do it yourself.
Yeah, just...
He opens up the window and slips in underneath the sill. And as he disappears onto the other side, he goes into a crouch. About 2 seconds later, his hand comes back out in between the opening and the bottom where the window closes to, and he gives you the motion to come on in.
All right. And I kind of give Bane the stand watch or stand guard kind of thing.
Okay. I still need to get a hold of some terminals that look more Fallouty.
Yeah. Are there? Oh, I was about to say, are there any terminals here?
There are. Oh, I can. There we go. That's a close enough approximation. Some of my assets I have to drag in dynamically for you guys, whereas others are built into the map. So yes, there's a terminal on the this desk here. This is most definitely an executive's desk. The Robco logo and everything is on the wall right there against that wall. And you have two doors with their own terminals in both of those locations there. And through this door, you hear the metallic footsteps of robots. You also hear like an engine running.
Down the same doorway to the west.
Yeah, through the same doorway.
Oh, I forgot we could ping now.
Yes, we can ping in that. I love it. Pinging is awesome. Ping, ping, ping. I don't like that you have to toggle it all the time.
Yeah, that is kind of a pain.
Maybe they'll add shortcuts for it later. Keyboard shortcut.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go to the desk and start scrounging.
All right. The terminal is active. It's still in functioning shape.
Hey, initiative. Well, this thing's got lights on it. You want to start playing with it while I look around? Or do you want me to look at it? Got some experience.
You can look at it, Merc. I am, as I said before, I'm a soldier, not a scribe.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm going to scrounge first.
Okay.
And then I'll look at the terminal. I'll kind of glance up as I'm scrounging. What's that terminal do? Does it open the door? No.
That's what I was looking at, but
I assumed you were because you were standing in front of it. So that's what I did. What's it doing?
There is this one little office room, what you have found in there.
Junk. Hey, we can go for some junk. Ooh. And some signal flares. Yay. Can you put the flares on, well, yeah. Could you tag slash for the flares?
So this is a parcel at the moment.
Oh, this is a parcel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You will need to drag things to your character, or I can drag to your character, but it's all got to go on your character, or Jack, or Initiative Thompson, or Bane.
Got flares.
Unless you want to go out of the building and go back to the vehicle.
No. I've got flares already, so I'm just going to update that number.
All right. Put 0 on the parcel when you're done with it. If you can edit the parcel. Can you edit the parcel? I don't remember.
I cannot.
Okay. So you took the
So
flares.
I'll just, yep. And I'm going to take the mute fruit. Take it off.
Take the mute fruit off.
I'm trying to figure out if it took it off of that list. And also, if it put it on, it did put it on mine. So
okay, got the rum.
You got the rum, okay. I'm not going to worry about the junk right now.
All right. Who's going to take the brain fungus?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll stick it with a pencil or something. I'm like, Jack, you want this?
Now I can delete.
Yeah. I don't want to.
I won't delete it yet because you still got the junk there.
Yeah, don't want to bog myself down quite yet with the junk. That'll cover me. I am 4 pounds away from encumbrance. Too many guns.
I'll take the junk.
All right. What you can do?
So I guess he would see what the terminal is before I would see what my terminal is. If you want to go that route. Or
the terminals that Jack are nearby, Jack, you recognize immediately that they are to activate the doors here. This place seems to have a pretty high security on individual doors, even inside.
Okay.
Is it a pass key or a combination? Keypad or.
It's got both. You're not sure what it requires, but it has both the ability to slide key cards and to accept codes.
Okay.
All right. So I'll look. I guess see if we could find. Can I get access? I mean, you said it was active, but.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to look at the terminal now?
Yeah. After scrounging and after figuring out what the keypads look like, I'll then start looking at the terminal.
Not only is the terminal, was it giving off light, which is what you noticed earlier, it is actually fully active and logged in. It has the menus of research tasks, mail, and Protectron and turret control.
Oh, well. We're going to go there first.
Figured.
What do I need to do, or what are my options?
Well, you just like those old, like a DOS terminal. You go down, you select the Protectron and turret control, and within there you have two subcategories: turret control and Protectron control. Which one do you want to handle first?
I'll start with a Protectron.
All right.
Hold on. Wait. Should I mess up on the turrets and then make sure I get it right on the robots? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the laser turrets. And then if I mess up, maybe that will help me to get it right on the robots.
See what comes.
By knowing not what to do, kind of thing. So. If I mess up. Thinking ahead, one chess move at a time.
So which one are you going to do?
Laser turrets.
All right. You go into the turret control, and it has the option of change IFF, deactivate. That's it. You can deactivate them or change the IFF.
So, can I introduce us and the dog, Bane, as friendly?
Well, if you change, there's no option for that.
Okay. So
it's change IFF or deactivate them.
So what's my options with changing the IFF?
That's all it says. It's just change. Would you like more information about that?
Yeah, I'm going to hover over IFF.
All right, I have increased the difficulty. Give me a science roll. Difficulty of 2.
All right. I'm going to use one of those AP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, golly.
Oh,
well.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, refresh your luck and everything from last session.
Yeah, I assume. I'm looking to see if I got anything that's going to help out here. I don't have anything dealing with science. Or yeah, golly. No additions to here. Well, I guess I have. I'm gonna one at a time. I'm going to re-roll at least 20. Spend one luck. Yeah, spend one luck to re-roll the first 20 here. All right, no success, but no complication.
All right.
All right, might as well spend the luck on the other one. Let's see. Oh, hey, I got a success.
All right.
And no complications. All right, had to use my luck though.
So you should be down to 4 now, right?
Actually, I start at 5.
Oh, you got
So,
one of those perks that
Yeah.
cuts you down. Okay.
Yeah, cut me down. So I have 3.
All right.
But I'm in, and with no complications. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wait. You know, wait. It's happened.
So
quickly.
you're able to hack into the terminal a little bit further, more than really is supposed to, and getting down to the nitty gritty of the code and everything. You do discover a README file that really it should have been available near the top, but you find it in the trash can.
Of course, that was me almost having a complication. Okay.
According to the README file, changing the IFF, these turrets are automatically programmed when delivered and installed to treat all personnel of the facility that hold a badge as friendly, and anybody without a badge, if not accompanied by somebody with a badge, as hostile after they cross a certain perimeter point on the outside. Changing the IFF, also it treats all other robots as friendly. Changing the IFF of the turrets will have the opposite effect. Anybody with a card, anybody in close proximity to a card, and all robots, once they have entered a certain perimeter, will be treated as hostile. Anybody without a card and any robots without the facility signature will be treated as friendly. So you'll just be reversing, changing the IFF.
Are there any turrets inside the complex?
Don't have that information.
Well, that looks like fun. I'm going to leave that alone, and I'm going to go to see if I can change the robots. Sorry. Knowing my options.
Mm-hmm. The robots...
We could disable them, right?
Yes, you have the disable turrets option.
Okay. All right, sorry.
Give me since you did have those complications, you had to reroll, and you just... So it's nothing to do with the complications. It's you only barely succeeded with 2 difficulty there. Give me a science perception.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Oh gosh, now I forgot what it was.
Stuff's been moved to the trash, and it's not supposed to. Somebody's been messing around.
The trash can in my head got greedy. Now, so you noticed while you was looking for the change IFF of the turrets, as you're closing the document down, you're getting ready to go back and look into things for the protectrons. You just briefly see a mention about deactivation being necessary to uninstall and transport the turrets to another location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You open up the protectron.
So it's part of like a maintenance thing. I gotcha. Got it. Okay. Remember to deactivate your turret before you transfer, All right, got it.
In the Protectron menu, you have, of course, you have deactivate Protectrons. You have upload a new profile, and change IFF as well.
Do we still have the disc from?
You do.
And it has us on.
Put that on your inventory somewhere.
Gotcha. Yeah.
As an actual thing.
Um.
I'll add it to your inventory while you're talking.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you. Does it have us as part of the profile? Me and Uncle Jack?
No, this is your disc is essentially gives you root access to Protectrons and everything. It does not have like you could not program this disc and just like plug it into a computer and like all the Protectrons are now nice to you. That's not what at all what it's for.
Right. Yeah, I was just hoping, but,
it's more of a
CD instead of a flash drive.
Yeah, it's the Protectron drivers holodisk. It's like when you get a new computer and you install the drivers for your graphics card and all that. Or even the operating system disk. It's a read-only kind of thing.
So what does that have that I could possibly use?
So it will allow you to.
Because wasn't it for the medical droids?
No, it's a full-blown operating disk. So it's not really going to add much in this particular instance, because the upload a new profile and everything else is already on this computer. Being that this is a Robco facility.
Gotcha.
This computer has all that built in. In fact, this computer may have been or is capable of printing new disks, holodisks, to be used in other locations that don't have it built into the operating system already.
That could be a major hack. I don't know if I have the guns behind me to defend it. I did pick up some science. He might get a little quirky here. He might try it. So, is there a way? So, basically, the robots would like us if we have badges. Is there any way to get badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
You don't see a way of printing badges from this terminal.
Right. Probably up front. How about we just deactivate everybody?
Okay.
Robots, turrets.
All right. So you backtrack a little bit and you deactivate the Protectrons and the turrets.
Well, that's the safe way. We might be able to come back here and reprogram them and stuff, but while we're looking around, it might just be easiest just to have them not do anything. Can we get through that door now?
So am I going to try?
Is there any information on this terminal that might have the passcodes?
The terminal, once again, at the root menu has projects, research projects, and emails, and Protectron and turret control.
Okay. I looked through emails to see if there's any search for
codes.
Yeah, codes, passcodes, door codes.
All right, give me a science perception. Difficulty is 2. And don't forget, you guys can assist each other.
Some AP going on this one. Luck on that 20. All right, well, it's not a complication. I have a success. Can he try? Can he try?
You'll have to redo the entire roll because the assist was not declared before the roll.
Oh,
was
come on
attempted.
now.
Yeah.
I got to do it that way. Got to. There's also some other things we're introducing today that, yeah.
Well, since I've already spent some luck, I'm going to go ahead and just luck it.
Okay.
And poopy.
Well, thank you.
I rolled a 20 and got another 20. Yay, complications. So I'm sitting here and I'm like,
You locked the computer by accident.
oh,
All right. So, are there any key cards in or on the desk? Just
Give
in
me
case.
a since he's already scavenged this room, he did not find any during that time. If you want to look again, you can. Difficulty would still be at 2 because you're looking for something small that theoretically could just slide behind a cabinet and a wall. And it'll be, I guess we'll just have to go with survival perception again. It's not really.
sneak would be, I don't know if that.
Yeah, sneak wouldn't work.
Oh, goody.
All right.
No,
Are you
well,
going to?
20.
Huh? You are. Okay. Like it.
Hey.
So that is a success, but not enough to.
Yeah, so, all right.
So as you're looking, because so the complication, I'm going to do something different with the complications here. If you get a complication and you're unable to get out of the complication, it'll be like the full-blown complication. However, when you roll a complication and then re-roll it and you get out of it, you're still going to, especially if you don't have enough successes, you're still going to not necessarily suffer any stats or anything, issues like that, but there will be a narrative as to why you didn't succeed. So in this particular case, Jack, as you're looking around, you actually trying to wiggle your fingers in between some things are a little close together, trying to figure out if the card had fallen in there or not. And these are like they're bolted. It's like a shelf bolted to the wall. But being a pre-war ghoul, you know that things notoriously fall into tight spaces like that. But you end up getting your fingers stuck, and you end up wasting the rest of the time that you were planning to spend searching for a key card, getting your fingers free without incident.
Probably without letting anybody know. Did you find anything over there? No. No, not yet. Sorry.
I guess I'll try the terminal, see if I can get the door open.
Okay. Since you don't have a key card, all you have, you can't sign anything through the key card reader. You have just the number pad. How would you like to approach attempting that? Do you want to just punch in random numbers, or do you have some method that you'd like to approach it with?
Ghoulish intuition.
There are a couple of ways, but would I know off the top of my head that they actually have a limit on how many attempts per however long?
Yes and no. It depends on the company and the company's personal decisions on that.
Okay. But I don't know that particularly about Robco. Alright, so I'll start with the simplest, which fill the thing with zeros and see how many of those it takes.
Okay. It is
And
a 6-digit code. It stops at 6.
Okay. All right.
However, you know that doesn't mean that the code has to be 6 digits long.
Yeah. And basically successively go through and change the last digit until basically just the waterfall methodology, and until I get it or it locks me out.
Okay. Fine. So let's do a science. Difficulty has been raised to 3. Do a science, intelligence science, basic.
So straight.
Yep.
Okay, this is probably not going to go well.
If you don't have anything tagged, you're not going to be able to hit it anyhow.
No.
No. You get locked out on that particular terminal, and it indicates that it's a 5-minute lockout. That will
Okay.
compound with more failures after too soon after another lockout.
Can I try to unlock my terminal, the main terminal here on the desk?
You can. Yep. Difficulty is ready.
Basically. Okay. Do I know how difficult this is going to be?
Very. It is still a 3 difficulty,
Okay.
and complication range has been increased.
Hey Jack, you give me a helping hand here. I don't know. I think I locked myself out of the computer.
I can try.
How lucky there! I got 3 successes. Look.
Son of a gun. All right.
So fetch for the...
Jack, you should go and roll 2 just to see if y'all get anything extra there.
Okay, good. No complications, if nothing else.
Yeah, no complications. Yeah. All right. So you are able to get back into the computer.
Hey, we did it! Wow.
With, research projects, emails, and turret and protectron control.
So I think should we look at the emails again, or should we? Is that how I got myself locked out? Just by trying to look at emails. I guess before just general information before we start trying to change things. I'll look at the research projects and kind of get some general information about what those were.
Okay. A lot of it seems to be just like things that they were trying to potentially do, new ideas that they had. Nothing in there is, at least as far as you can tell, has any actual research done on it or progress made on the projects. There are a few that's like these, that were marked as completed or review for version 2 revolving around the Mr. Handies, Miss Nannies, Mr. Gutsies, etc. Excuse me. As well as
go ahead. But nothing
well
like super fun.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
nothing super fun in that particular computer. But also, considering that we're going to be doing faction reputation a little bit more seriously now, do be thinking about what would the Brotherhood do if you want to increase your reputation with them. What would they do with that information?
Gotcha. So, do I have the ability to copy, download, any of this research information?
Since you have a Pip-Boy, you do have the ability to connect it to the terminal and copy the information over to the Pip-Boy.
Okay. How difficult would that be?
Since these file you've already logged into the computer and everything, it's not.
Okay. I just don't want to lock the computer down while I'm looking through emails. Again, I'm like, okay. So what should I do? Do you need me to roll anything, or? Okay.
You connect your Pip-Boy and you collect the all the files from the research and development menu.
Okay. I guess, and I'll do that as well to the emails.
Okay. You have all the emails now.
Okay. All right. And then can I look to see? So the last I looked through the emails the last time and I locked myself out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try again to see if I can look for any emails pertaining to security codes?
Yes.
Okay.
Difficulty is 2. Complication range is still increased for reasons. Uh-huh.
Oh my.
We're gonna burn through all our luck just on that.
Just this freaking terminal. Burn it. God bless America.
Oh, okay.
So that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Twice on the same terminal.
Yes. However, there are reasons I increased the complication range.
Okay.
And you're not encountering the same complication that you did before. Jack, you're closest to the door. You hear, as it gets closer, you realize it's the jets from a Mr. Handy model. The door flies open, and you see a Mr. Gutsy, and it opens fire on you.
All right.
But I turned them all off.
You turned off the protectrons.
Yeah, I know. I'm just This is what Slash would say. But I thought I turned them all off. Mr. Gutsy, look at you.
Nice.
Jack,
Came
you're
in.
able to dodge back behind the door frame a little bit as the Gutsy comes through it. You realize what it was just in time to get out of the way.
That's like they were shooting you in the head, too.
And now we're going to initiative order at the top of the round. That one is there doing nothing. All right, here's one. Let's see here. 5. Get up to there, and can he? Yes, he sees our initiate. That is a hit. That is an action point for the GM. And damage. 5 damage. And it's an auto pistol. So he's going to get to burst as well to one more target. He will burst into Jack. So Jack, please take 5 damage minus any damage reduction you have.
DM been looking for burst. I said the DM's been looking for burst. Or the GM, excuse me, that dungeon master. Overseer has been looking for a burst weapon. Okay, all right.
I got burst weapons now. Mr. Gutsy 4. Since you guys got surprised here, he's getting to go again. I need to look at some details on that because I'm wanting to use the flamer now. I apologize for the damage it's going to do. But also...
Is that energy or physical?
That's images. I will be able to tell you in just a moment.
Sure.
Flamer. Persistent energy damage.
So it's going to be, the generally speaking, less. No, all my interest.
Okay, so it's still going to target one, and it has burst and spread as the way that it does its cone, essentially. Okay, understood.
Can I ask
Close
a
range.
question? Should we be full up and not wounded or anything like
Yes.
that? Okay, all right. Because I still had like so I changed that.
Okay. Initiate Thompson somehow it's 5. He only took 3, so he should be at 3. I guess he still had 2 before.
He might have had, yeah, because I had a little bit of damage still on there. So.
Yeah. All right. So this one here is going to target. It's going to target. Oh, got the wrong one. All right. So he's going to target Initiate Thompson, and he's going to use his flamer.
Flame on
And that is a hit.
to the head.
He will also do his fire rate of 1. That is 4.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have the because it's not in the Mr. Gutsy has not been updated with the correct terms. But burst. Burst is the thing, and spread. We'll be using it all in burst because he's trying to catch as much of the two of you as possible. There's 2 bursts. He'll put another one into Thompson, which is 3, so that's 9. And then 4 damage, please, Jack, minus your damage reduction.
Okay.
Mr. Gutsy 5. So come into right there. He's up high enough he can just see you, Jack, and he will fire with his 10mm auto pistol, hitting. He's going to use his fire rate to 4. Dealing 8 damage.
Leg. Okay.
It partially resisted down to 3.
He'll burst it. He'll do the second burst into you as well, Jack. So another 3 damage. 8 damage before reduction, but yeah, you got a reduction of 5 there. So just another 3.
Okay. So 6. Oh, it already did that for me.
Did it do the burst damage as well?
No, it did. I guess that should
Well, the
be-
first damage it did already. Yeah, the first 3 it did. But then the burst damage, you just need to add another 3. Into
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So it did that. Just
And do not have audio set up for those 10 millimeters, unfortunately. Mostly because they're 10mm autos, which that's the wrong thing anyway. That's what I wanted. Let's change this up. Make this one just laser. That should work. Because what's coming up, I really want it to have audio.
Well, freaking laser.
You hear the fast, very, very fast steps of metal on this concrete floor. All of you are immediately recognizing that that's no Tektron. They're much slower. And then around the corner, Jack and Initiate Thompson see an Assaultron with its single red glowing eye looking directly at you, and its clawed hands spinning wildly. As its eye glows brighter and brighter, Jack targets you with its laser eye. Yes, Yes to all.
Yo.
That is a hit with an action point for the GM. And damage. Vicious.
Good lordy. Good lordy. Tries to rip your arm off.
Okay, so 5 reduced.
Slash. Your turn.
Alrighty. So I've got an idea. How long? I'm not a. Let's see. The terminal that's in front of me. I'm not locked out of it, right?
You're not locked out of it, no.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are.
All right. Never mind then. Okay.
All this is happening because of the complication you had. Yeah, you are locked out of it, and so I'll tell you that the complication was increased because of the lockout on the keypad.
Got it.
And so a subsequent lockout while it was still on cooldown is what has caused this.
Alrighty.
You can choose to try and get back into the computer instead of doing a combat.
I could, but if I'm locked out, I don't know how long that's going to take me. So, that being said, yeah, I'm just going to target Mr. Gutsy 4 here.
Okay.
Let's see. But that's all I can see. I really can't see anything else.
Right.
One.
And just for y'all's information, you can actually stand on top of the door terminals. They're just, I know the icon is big, but they're supposed to be flat against the door. So you can stand in those squares, no problem.
So I guess I'll walk to here so see if I can see any better. Alrighty, there we go. And who's that? The Assaultron. Alright, Mr. Gutsy. Alright. So I'm going to start with Mr. Gutsy here, I guess.
Okay.
You shoot at him with my submachine gun since we're up close and personal. Whew.
You're just not having any luck today at all, are you?
In addition to. So I'm going to re-roll that 20 with my commando feat.
Alright.
Alright, so that's a success.
Which is enough to hit.
Right. And the
Roll
16 was not a success. Man. Usually get some AP here and I'm not liking this. Alright. Okay. Commando feat. And then fire rate of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at those dice.
Well, I'm going to use, since I'm not generating AP, I'm going to use my luck. Last one to reroll 3 of those blanks.
Okay.
Okay, I got one more effect.
2. So make that a 6 there. All right, so a total of 8 damage, 1 more effect. You have 4 targets for your burst. I'm sorry, 5 targets for your burst because of the extra effect.
I'll put 2 more burst into Gutsy. And 3 into Assaultron 1.
So 2 more into the Gutsy here.
Let's see,
Mhm.
4. And then 3 into the assault.
You one-turned him.
Yeah, I was hoping. I was like, oh, it's probably just enough to get him out of the way.
All right, so we got that. Let me double check that into the. Oh, come on. It did. Oh, it did. It's in salvage. Very good. All right, that's how they work. So let's remove him, and then you said you're going to put the other 3 into the assaultron.
Correct.
All right, let me get his reduction. So 3 times 8. It's 24. No, wait.
What's his
Minus
reduction first?
Yeah.
And then multiply that.
Times. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There's the correct number.
Still probably, but.
Yeah, you did not one-turn him.
Mm-mm.
Okay, anything else, sir?
Use a minor action to stem initiate Nathan with a stem
Okay.
pack. So that
There's 4, right?
4. Yeah, I believe it's 4.
Yeah, so that brings him up to 5. All right.
Right.
And anything else?
No, that's me. Thank you.
All right. Initiate Thompson is going to go next. He will target the. I got you targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Target the assault. I had you selected and accidentally targeted
Oh,
your character
okay.
instead.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Don't target me. Lieutenant Dan, no.
So he's going to use his excited, improved sharpshooter's scoped laser rifle.
Mm,
That's a mouthful.
it is. Looky there. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so we got 3 successes, needed 1. That gives you guys 2. Oh, no, wait, I'm splitting his, aren't I? First one always goes to you, and then after that. So 2 action points, you guys get 1, GM gets 1, because it's a GM-controlled NPC. Let's see here, what is the fire rate on this?
Let's try to do first.
He'll use that fire rate. Dealing that, he's going to, because he's, I never refreshed his luck earlier. He's got luck. So he's going to re-roll 3 of those blues.
There we go.
All right. Let's figure out
That's
this
what we're talking
damage. So that's a total of 7 up front.
Vicious. That's what it is.
Vicious adds 1 for each effect.
Correct.
So it's 1, 2, 5 effects. So it's 12 damage. Where did it hit him at? The right arm? Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing all this extra math, because just adding those 3 extra there is enough.
Yay.
I was getting ready to go in there and just do a whole bunch of math. I happened to look up at it. I was like, it's 1 away. It's 1 away from the automated stuff that went in. So that is Soltron.
Yeah, we had to get him off the board. I'm glad somebody went after me before he went again.
All right. So
He had a little bit of a kick there.
Initiate Nathan Thompson is still suffering from the persistent damage. 4 energies for 3 turns. Let's see if it's automated here.
I should have used
It
that
is.
I should have used the stim pack to stop that. Oh well.
I don't think that can really be stopped.
Then
So,
maybe like a minor action to put that out, I guess. The fire.
I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
look at that.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Jack,
As I beat
your
him.
turn.
Alright, try to take a shot at Gutsy 5 here.
5? Oh, damn. I only see 3. Somebody else should shoot that.
Right.
That is a hit.
Okay.
All right.
Got some
5
vicious.
damage.
Plus 2 vicious there.
Yeah, why didn't it automatically do the vicious there?
And
I
right.
don't know.
Unless he's got... let me check that. He might have...
Oh, damage of 5.
Damage
so
reduction.
he probably has a damage reduction. So it did
Yeah.
it just
Mr.
didn't.
Gutsy 5.
Didn't show a 7. It just
Yeah.
did it.
Where did you hit him at? Left leg? Yeah, it applied the vicious, but it has the exact same damage reduction as the vicious there.
Right. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right, and because you're using so robots typically you want to use energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how you circumvent them, or piercing. That's what Nisha Thompson had, was piercing too, so he was able to ignore a lot. Okay.
Fine.
Anything else? Oh, you're
Move over to
there.
there. That's my thing.
All right. Laser turret deactivated. Laser turret deactivated. Laser turret deactivated. Laser turret deactivated.
Yeah, if I wasn't locked
yeah.
out, if I wouldn't been locked out, I would have turned the Protectrons back on.
Well, you know,
Fair.
there were multiple ways y'all could have started all this, but
Oh yeah.
things happen. Dog meat. What is he gonna do?
At this point, he's standing guard.
And he's gonna continue to.
Yeah, we don't want to roast a puppy. Barbecue is not on the menu.
All right. Top of the round.
Damage I take before.
10mm auto pistol at you. Slash.
Hey.
With a hit.
Oh,
That's 3 successes, 1 defense. That is 2 action points. 4 fire rate.
Looky.
And he'll burst into you twice. So take another 8 total. 2 bursts of 8 halved by your damage reduction, so another 8 total.
Okay.
Mr. Gutsy 5.
No.
Not happy with you there, Jack, shooting at him.
Looky.
And he will also fire rate it up.
Look at
Daggone, dude. Your damage reduction is like through the roof now. So he's going to burst all 5 bursts that he has into you, which means you'll just take another 5 damage after damage reduction.
okay.
Die. Exterminate. I mean.
Now that's what it does not compute. Does not
Right,
compute.
there
You
we
should be
go.
dead.
Ow.
Slash, your turn.
What kind of body armor is this one wearing? Okay, that gives me. So I can see the full room. All right, but I'm not going to stay in Mr. Thompson's way. I'll come over here.
Okay.
Um. So he was just shooting at 5.
Yeah, Jack shot at 5. 5 shot at Jack. 3 shot at Nathan.
Um. Trying to shoot it with a submachine gun. Yeah. Okay. Just far. Just within range. Haha. That's what I like to hear.
Did that happen earlier when you fired? I don't think it did.
It did not.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, did you miss earlier?
No, I hit.
No? Okay.
See, Commander of 2, fire rate of 4.
All right. I should have given you an action point there.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that you need it on this particular roll.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. You did miss with your roll. You had to do the in addition to.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So
So
the
you
audio
are
only
correct.
triggers on hits for some reason right now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Well,
So
that's the way I got it programmed, but I should change it.
5 first. Okay. 2 into him and 3 into the other.
Okay. That was Gutsy 5. So we're going to do another 2 into him. So that's another 20. He is down. Let's put him onto the loot screen. Remove it. And then Gutsy 3. It's going to get
first.
how many?
3.
3. It's 30.
You one-turned him.
Yay! I one-turned him.
Did that. All right. Anything else?
I think I have one more movement. I'll move over and stem Jack.
Okay.
Jack, you'll get 4.
Okay. So. Right.
Oh, yeah, kind of in his way, but oh well. I don't see anybody else, so I'm hoping.
He comes through. He squeezes past you as you're stemming Jack, and he
Yeah,
sets up
okay, so-
guard right here and is just watching. But he will also do a quick stem on himself as he's going down to one knee to do Overwatch.
Because he's still on fire.
Oh yeah, he is. He'll do the minor to stem himself, and then he'll do a major action to attempt to get rid of that.
Okay.
So I did find the way to get rid of that.
Drop a roll.
A character may spend a major action to make a test to stop persistent damage early. The difficulty is equal to the number of effects rolled, and the attribute plus skill used are chosen by the GM. Some persistent weapons may inflict a different type of damage than the weapon has. And where this is the case, it is noted in brackets, for example, persistent poison. Okay, so this is persistent energy damage. I'm going to say he's going to have to use his science skill to try and get rid of it. So it's just going to be his intelligence and his science. It was originally 3 turns, which is the number of effects that it was. So that's his difficulty is 3. And no. And he can't because it doesn't have it tagged.
Yeah.
So he's still burning. That damaged him. I should have went one more. Oh well. All right, Jack, your turn.
Okay. So now that we seem to have taken care of that, no, I want to go 5. So
Okay, yeah. Backtrack a little bit.
don't see anything down that way. And don't seem to see anything that way. All right. And that's it for me at this point.
Okay. The laser tower. All the deactivated stuff. Bane. Anything at all for him? Or is he continuing to stand guard there?
I'm gonna have him. And
Hop in the window.
yeah, hop through the window since. Yeah.
All right.
So he's a little bit less suspicious if anything comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to reset the turn order. For the moment, you do not see anything else in the immediate area. You do still hear coming from somewhere on the east side of the map, so just somewhere beyond this pinging, you still hear metal footsteps and the engines of some other Mr. Handy models.
Okay.
At this point, you don't know if it's Mr. Handy's or Gutsy's or Miss Nanny's. Could be any of them. They all have the exact same engine sound.
You said that we heard it from
Over this
somewhere.
way.
Beyond,
direction.
yeah, just
Yeah,
on that
beyond
side of the
that.
building.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a black ping, so it's kind of hard to see in the blackness. So.
Well, I was not pinging in the black.
Oh, I was.
Oh, you were. Okay.
So, yeah, so it's kind of like,
Anywhere, somewhere past this, to
yeah,
the east of
gotcha.
this.
Can you change the ping?
No, they don't have that
No.
available yet.
No. Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah. Try the door.
All right, go ahead and open it. You find a bathroom.
Alright. No
so-
noises, no.
Nope,
Okay.
nothing special coming from here. Just stalls. I know it's kind of hard to see that there's actual stalls there, but there are dividers there, and then the sinks, and nothing else going on there.
So I'm ready for anything spooky on the other side of this door. And
Okay.
I'll open it.
At first, you don't see much.
Peek.
It seems to be a small break room.
Okay.
Table and chairs where they can sit at, eat at.
So there's
Sink.
no other doors.
No.
Alright, well then I guess we'll.
You can't walk
Is
through
that a-
doors.
Walls. Okay. Yeah. That is a door there. Okay. And I'll wait for Jack to.
I'll go ahead and bring him over since. So the door that you're looking at there has no terminal on this side, no handle. It is just, it's a door, but you
Gotcha.
see no means of opening it.
Okay. And nobody's looked down over here yet.
And then I guess there is another door. But right here.
Yep.
Yep, and that one has a terminal next to it.
Has a terminal.
Right, right to your left there. And yes,
Yeah.
as Jack said, you have that other room that has not been explored yet,
Worked
but it
out
doesn't
yet.
have a terminal on the outside either.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my door opener.
Your door opener.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try the terminal first?
Oh, okay. All right. Is there any green light button that I can just push to open the door?
No, it's set up the same way the other one was. There's a keypad and there is a card reader. Again, you still don't know yet if it requires both or if it could be either one. It takes up to 8 numbers, but that does not mean that the code is 8 numbers. If you would like to try and hack it, the difficulty is 3 and the complication range is increased by 1, or to the complication range 2, which is 19 to 20 instead of just 20.
I don't know, Jack. I think I just need to, open the door. I don't think I.
Huh?
Stand back. And I'm gonna drop a hand grenade at the door and move away.
Okay.
Hold on before we go through all of that. Give me a second. I have the perk demolition expert. Am I within blast radius?
Are you within the blast radius?
I don't.
No.
Okay, all right, cool.
However, you do need to give me a roll here. I mean, goodness. Do the normal roll that is on the frag grenade itself. And I'll change the difficulty because that's. I'm keeping the complication range increased because you're playing with grenades at your feet. But the difficulty has been decreased, so go for it.
Well,
All right. You successfully pull the pin on the grenade, set it on the ground, then release it and run away. And it doesn't wobble. It stays where it's supposed to be. It explodes. The door is darkened. It's scraped. It is not budged.
I don't even get to roll damage.
No. Because no. I mean, go ahead and roll. But no. The moment you do that, the moment it explodes, there's a large klaxon sounds off, and you hear this door slide open, and you get immediately assaulted by this assaultron.
Hey, that's one way to get the door open.
So the red alert sound, the alarms are going off in this entire building. This assaultron comes up. Its spinning hands grab your shoulders and pins you against the wall, and then the entire body starts to glow.
Self-destruct.
take 5 damage minus any damage reduction there.
I'm guessing
That-
to the torso.
Yeah, to the torso. That was very underwhelming.
Did it
However,
blow
that
up?
does. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. All right.
And its materials do not go to
Okay.
scavenging because it blew up everything. It should be there. And now it is Gutsy One's
What?
turn.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
No, that it went to your turn because I removed the Assaultron. But it's supposed to be top it around here. Since you guys have once again, you blew up a grenade on the door.
What?
That's a hit.
Jack doesn't mean that. Slash doesn't know how to open doors if they don't have a key or code or.
Gutsy too. No. I did it. There we go. Doop, doop, doop. Pincer. If I can have you targeted. But that is a success. Multiple
Yeah.
successes. Slash, your turn.
So Mr. Gutsy here. He's all up in my grill. Can I shoot him with my submachine gun? At this?
Yeah. You cannot take the aimed action, though, at this range.
I don't normally.
I know you don't normally, but that's going to be the only thing I do when they're engaged. Because aside from a rifle,
Yeah.
most weapons can still be used at engaged range.
Alrighty. Oh, let me. There we go. Excuse me. Goodness gracious.
Ignore that 19. Complication range should not be increased at the moment. I forgot to turn it off.
Yay. Because I got no luck. but in addition to, I will roll that 19 again.
In addition to,
I can get another 19.
Another 19.
That's so funny. But I've got my 2 AP. Alright, that's what it's Alright,
Damage.
Commando 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, fire rate.
Goodness gracious.
And 1, 2, 3 burst. I guess I'll just put that all in the gutsy there, because that's all I can see.
Okay.
1, 2,
you
3.
one-turned him.
Vaporized. There is nothing left to scavenge.
Oops.
All right. Anything
He's in
else?
Yes. Is that door open?
It is.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it?
Nope. I'm gonna spend that 2 AP for another major action.
Oh.
And I am. What is it called? Action boy. So it doesn't increase the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to target him with my submachine gun. Yeah, buddy. Generating 2 more AP. No.
I mean, you did.
Fire rate, all the good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Four.
I'll just.
4 more times.
I'll shoot him 4 times. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
So another 4. That's another 20 damage. At 5 after his thing.
You one-turned him.
Yay! And I see another door. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Can I sidestep? I think I. Yeah, I get 1, 2. Yeah, I got enough movement.
Well, I mean, move around.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Don't go through doors that are not open yet without trying to do the terminals, etc.
So, these are desks here.
They are.
I guess look around for key card.
Okay. Do a survival perception.
Jack, you want to help me look for a key card?
Sure.
And that
Generate some
success
A-
just goes on to the top one there.
Hmm.
So y'all
Generate some
generated a bunch of
AP?
AP. Yeah.
Yeah.
However, you find no key cards.
Dang nabbit.
All right. So,
I'm assuming this door needs a key card to get through.
The terminal is the same as all the others. It's got a slot for a key card and number pad.
Gotcha. So the room that's, or the doors that are over yonder,
Hmm.
do they have keypads? Can we get through those doors?
That one is much like the one you just came through. It has no keypad on the outside.
Okay.
all right. So try the key.
But there is a way into that one. There is another door y'all haven't explored yet, from the room you first came in.
This one?
Yeah. No, the other side.
Oh, way back there with Bane?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, alright, well, do you want to go through there?
You really should actually clear it in a more coherent manner.
Right, but we can't get through that door without a keypad, some way to get through, so I'm just looking for another place to hopefully find to find a key card or some kind of access, another terminal to get locked out of.
Oh. Well,
That's the only reason I wanted to do something like that. So. Do we have to through doors? Oh, this had a keypad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
well,
That's.
I thought you said that was the only other place that didn't, or something like that. My apologies.
You got
Right.
so you got the keypad here.
Uh-huh.
Don't know what's on the other side. No keypad on this door on this outside, just like this one here didn't have it on the outside.
Oh, but it has no way to get through that.
No way to get through from the outside. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And hand grenades don't work.
No, they do
not
not.
appear to.
Alright. So,
I was just taking, old guy's advice. He said nuke it from orbit.
that is an option, but we save that for something else.
So, hold
Um,
on. Which advice?
Whoever it is, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Sir Maze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so try the keypad.
Okay, you're
It's
gonna
just
try
a
this
straight
keypad.
science roll. Yeah.
Yep, straight science roll. Difficulty. Complication range is no longer a factor because you have eliminated the defensive things.
Okay. Oof.
No,
Can I check the break room?
you can.
What should I roll? Perception.
Perception, survival. Nada.
Oh, how about the front desk?
You can check that too. Same roll.
Is there any terminal here or anything like that?
No. Let's see. What would you find?
Oh,
You find a Nuka-Cola. Let's see. I created a custom one. It looks like for weight. No? What's the difference then?
I just spent an action point.
Huh?
So I just spent an action point to obtain information.
To obtain information? Well, I mean, it's coming to you in a minute anyway. Oh, that's why it's there. Okay. So here is the Nuka-Cola that you just found. I dragged it onto your character sheet there. While you're sitting there looking for it, in the other room, Jack, as you're looking at the terminal there, you feel a tap on your shoulder, and as you look over, you see Initiate Nathan handing you a key card. It was in the bathroom.
Okay. Hopefully didn't have to fish it out of a toilet or something. And try to use it. See if...
Is it still wet?
It's not wet. You slide it, and the door opens.
Okay.
I look at him and go, "Did you have that the whole time?"
I
'Cause
just
I didn't
found
hear
it a
it.
moment ago.
Because I didn't hear it was in the bathroom. So I was out in the lobby.
So,
Yeah, he'll tell you. It was in the bathroom. I found it a moment ago. More desks.
I give him a sideways glance, like he's suspicious. Like, sure.
anyways, so... Alright. It looks like the other door to that room that we... on this side that we couldn't get into earlier.
Okay.
Alright, might as well search the room, see what we find.
You want to toss this room first? All right, sounds good. Any blueprints or computer terminals? Anything to download?
All the terminals in here are busted. Did not last or weather the years like the one in the executive's office did. However, on this door over here, you see that this door actually has a door handle from this side.
Okay.
See it? Oh, there it is. Can we open it?
Yeah, you can go to it and open it. It's got a door handle from this side, like I said. It looks to be a storage room. You find boxes of mostly trash at this point. A lot of things have rotted, but you think there might be the chance for blueprints in here. You see some remains of blue paper with a few etches on it. That reminds you of blueprints that you've discovered before.
Okay.
So should we roll there, buddy?
Yeah, survival perception.
All right. Can I assist?
No need. Jack succeeded. And you succeeded. You find several blueprints. Most of the blueprints are pertaining to laser turrets. Well, not just lasers, but turrets in general. Protectrons and the Mr. Handy models. Ways of adapting them. A few methods, Jack, that you've not seen used pre-war. It looks like these may have been concepts that were either abandoned or had not been looked into yet. But you find several collections of these, mostly useless to you guys. But the Brotherhood, this is definitely something the Brotherhood is looking for, and most likely the kind of thing that they sent you here for. From the inside here, this other door is openable from the inside.
All right. So, stow those, and then might as
Wait.
well.
Head to the other.
Yeah.
All right. Who's got the key card?
I guess I do.
Okay. You want to come over there and you can open up that door then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll make sure that the initiative's with us. Come on, let's go check out what's over here. Oh yes, I definitely want this rug. And I start rolling up the rug. Is it worth? Is it like still in one piece?
It is, surprisingly. We're doing this. We're actually doing this.
Seriously?
We gotta take something back from Mama.
There you go. It's on your person now.
Thank you, sir.
And you are encumbered.
I was about to say, wow, this thing's a little heavy.
That weighs almost as much as you.
Jack, you
Nope.
hey, initiate. I have a mission for you.
Don't even. And as I'm saying this, I'm looking at the door to the next room. Does it have a handle, or is it like the other side where
It's got a handle.
there's no... Okay. And probably the smarter thing to do than just blunder around. I'm gonna listen at the door, see if I hear like what might be some variation of the Mr. Handy floating around or something stomping.
You hear nothing coming from the other side.
Okay.
Although at this point, I'm realizing I probably should have added more hostiles. Because y'all have, once again, although you did disable the other turrets, that would have given you more trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
You open the door, you see nothing in there. The room looks as if it hasn't been touched in years, even by just a century of any kind.
okay. That seems to be everything. Okay.
There is one terminal in this room that is functioning.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Yes.
Lead the way.
Doesn't really matter which one. If you want
Gotcha.
to mess with it, it is currently locked.
Oh, of course. All right. I will try to hack into it, I guess.
All right. Complication range has been increased to 17 to 20. Difficulty of 3. Standard science roll. If there's going to be any assisting, it must be declared before the dice pool is rolled.
So you want to help? I might be able to.
Certainly can.
Alright, science. There we
It
go.
was just straight science.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
All right, so Jack is assisting. His successes do not assist unless you first succeed, Slash, which
And
you have not.
I have no luck.
You have no luck.
And
You have two complications.
Complications. So do we reactivate the turret?
No, unfortunately, this computer has rejected all attempts for you to log in. One complication would have been you're locked out for so long. With two complications, this computer flashes a very large warning. Step away from computer. It will now self-destruct to prevent communists from accessing data. And while it doesn't necessarily go into like an exploding self-destruct, it does heat up, and you hear the fans, the processor, and everything just inside just going crazy as smoke begins to rise from the back of the tower or the terminal, because they have the tubular things. Smoke begins to rise as it sparks happening on the side, and it melts, and you finally hear the engine or the hums of everything just die down to nothing.
Okay, so...
Well, that was eventful.
And fortunately, there was nothing in there pertinent to the story. It would have just been a tool that you guys could have used, but it may show up later.
Okay.
I just need to get better at science. Need to get me a perk or something. Figure that one out. I didn't originally design this character to be a hacker. But oh well.
Okay.
He's got a decent intelligence, so I mean, it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, this is the first time you've really been failing at your science checks. You've been pretty decent at it in the past.
Pretty, yeah.
Alright, so...
All these complications and re-rolling complications. That's funny.
All right.
So, well, I'm guessing, looking at, talking to the initiative, I guess whoever you've got to do this will probably come by and collect the turrets and the protectrons, because that seems to be up you guys' alley.
Most definitely, since you were able to disable them before we entered in, I will definitely report back to the scribe that this place, if we can get back here quick enough, if the Brotherhood gets back here quick enough for any other scavengers, that would be a good thing for us to collect. Yeah, we don't really have the materials needed to bring it back currently ourselves. But I think I may stay behind to guard this if you will inform Scribe Olivia that we need a recovery team out here.
That's funny, because that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so driving the Humvee would be a piloting?
Who said anything about you driving my Humvee?
Oh.
Okay, that was out of character, but yeah.
Pilot. It's piloting.
Piloting, if you are
Pilot.
so able to drive.
The default is perception. I don't have anything in pilot, but the default is perception.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you probably got a decent perception there.
Yeah, the target number of 7. Okay. And
Well, just don't try to do any tricks. That's all. Keep it, keep it in your lane.
well, okay. So, or better yet, we help him load some of this into the Humvee and then wander off.
The Humvee's not really going to be able to carry much of this. I can get some of the turrets
One,
in
two
there.
turrets is, yeah,
Yeah.
just in case he needs to bugger off because reasons. At least something.
So, but we locked down the computer. Yeah, a scribe is going to need to come in here and open up the computer terminal. Because I was going to say, yeah, I could switch the turrets to,
Well, they're already. No, he wouldn't
disabled.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're disabled. For what you remember, Slash, when they're disabled, there's nothing else you have to do to just come up and take them apart.
Yeah.
So if they're looking to move them, they're disabled. They take them, they hook them into another network, and then that network controls them. Once they're disconnected from this network, it no longer has any control over them, so the IFF wouldn't affect them or anything.
Is there enough room to disable one and put it in the Humvee or whatever?
Well, I mean, you can get one or two in there, but as far as unless you guys really want to work on that, he's the Humvee's staying here. You're not taking the Humvee.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, yeah. I just didn't know. So we can either take one or two of these and all go, or leave him and he can. They'll send a retrieval group or something, or we'll go back.
Yeah, he's already planning on staying.
Yeah, all right.
And,
how long is it going to take us to get home to base?
About a day.
All right. Are you gonna roll random encounter on us, or we just gonna make it back
No,
to
but
base?
you are going to need to do your
Social
food and
inventory.
water. Actually, it's going to take a day and a half because you're encumbered.
Oh, come on, Jack.
Nope.
Can I leave the rug?
You can leave the rug if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I'll leave the rug. So, it's not carried or equipped. We see it. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So just under. All right.
I am going to take that rug off of your inventory.
No, you can just say that it's not carried.
Yeah, but then we'll forget that it was left here.
Oh, don't burn up my rug.
I am leaving it in the parcel that was the scavenge you did earlier. And I named that parcel, associated it with this quest so that we know where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not you remember to come back and get it.
Well, you know. Okay, so I guess we'll head back to the Brotherhood's whatchamadoodle. Oh, that's right, we gotta do that.
All right. There is Shepard's AFB as it is in the Fallout universe. Kind of AI generated. But this is the Brotherhood base from an aerial view.
I'm gonna.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
I'm going to re-roll this radiation damage I got. I have a lead belly.
Okay.
It says, at rank 1, you may re-roll the d6 to determine if you suffer radiation damage from irradiated food or drink. It rolled 2 dice. I guess the, what was it?
What did you consume?
Yeah, hold on. Potted meat.
Roll 2 dice, but it only gave you 1 radiation from those 2.
Potted meat. There we go. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it does have a radiative too. I'm surprised it.
Yep.
I got 2 effects. That was weird.
So your lead belly lets you reroll both of them?
Yeah, it just says the D. So,
D6s, okay. All right, just keep the 1 radiation then,
yeah,
since you still got that effect there.
it's interesting. All right.
All righty. Share that back out. Where is, oh, Olivia's not there because I took her off the combat tracker. All right. Well, we won't worry. We'll just narrate. We don't need the visuals on this right here necessarily. You make it back to the Brotherhood base at Shepherd's AFB, which we'll just, for stream, we will look at just the aerial view of it.
Right.
And you report back to Scribe Olivia. How would you like to handle that?
I'll basically we showed up. We were able to disable the turrets and the protectrons so they can be collected, but unfortunately the rest of the security was not able to be shut down. And hand over the blueprints we have.
Okay.
And actually explain that the initiate is standing guard at the location, and so they can collect the intact robots when they're able, or if they want to.
All right.
Otherwise, we'll have to go actually go get the initiate and tell him that he doesn't need to stand watch.
No, we'll definitely send a recovery team out there to get the whatever supplies we can scavenge from there. That's very well thought of your team to do that. Anything else to report? Did you find any blueprints or research materials?
I was handing them off to her.
Okay. All right. She takes them. She goes through it all. Slash, do you do anything with what you copied over to your Pip-Boy?
Yeah, I was just kind of waiting to see, if she said anything, and then I was going to go from there.
Well, I mean, she asks what all you found.
Gotcha. Okay. I got some information I copied from one of the terminals.
Oh, take whatever you got.
How do I get it out of here? I look over at Jack.
She reaches over and grabs the arms. You got the Pip-Boy on, pulls it up and grabs the terminal device and plugs it into her terminal and begins downloading the files.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, I can see that you need help on occasion.
Oh yeah. We need a scribe to go with us. Somebody that knows how to use them computer terminals better than I do.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, we can get the. Well, I shut everything down before it got all locked up, so I guess we don't need one. We can just. Yeah, never mind. We just need a couple trucks.
Might be able to find something more if you want it, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, there might be more information in it. I think I got it all before I locked it down. I tried too hard.
That can happen when you're inexperienced with computers from the pre-war. But I don't think we'll need any other assistance on that particular one. Our knights and our field scribes will be able to handle the rest of it from here. But we're very grateful for your assistance on it and for returning everything. Here is your payment, and she hands you each 100 BOS script.
I was wondering, could you give me one more $1?
Not really. The payment is the payment.
Well, if I gave you some caps, would you give me one more?
We do not deal in caps.
Oh. Hey, Jack, can I get one more $1 from you?
Now I'm curious. GM's curious. What are you going for?
So I have
566.
I have 565 script on me currently. If I get 101, I'll have 666. Just having fun.
Okay, you're trying for the joke. Okay.
Just having fun.
I
No.
see. Nope.
I understand. I totally understand. So 655. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Oh, I wouldn't have had enough anyhow. I had 50. No, that's 65. Yeah. I don't know. Who cares?
565. You should have 665, and no, you cannot get just one. Not just one
Right.
more.
Thank you. Anyhow.
I thought you were like, there's something in there, and I just need one
No,
more
I'm
script for the buy.
I'm just being obscure. That's all.
All right. She catalogs everything, hands you all your stuff, and then she indicates we have more work if you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't want us to go help? Go get initiate Nathan? There we go. I'm bad with names.
Well, no, he can handle the situation on his own.
That's good. Because he just came up with that security card all of a sudden, and I don't know. Something about him, I just don't know. Anyhow.
Initiate Nathan is one of our most promising initiates. If you believe he is compromised in some way, you should inform us in more detail.
Wow. He just came out of nowhere with, he said he found a card in the bathroom. I looked all over that building, didn't find nothing. And he comes out of the bathroom with a card in his hand.
I seem to recall we didn't look terribly hard at the bathroom.
Well, no, we didn't.
So is this something that the Brotherhood should be concerned with?
I don't think so.
Really?
I think I'd probably just being paranoid. Wow, you got a Gatling laser. Not that I can really use it very well. Okay. I'm sorry, Scribe. Sometimes I just talk, and
I've noticed.
ooh,
Does it
you
get you into a lot of trouble?
Uncle Jack, he sometimes deals with my troubles. And just the other day, he found me passed out in the alley.
Honestly, there are a number of times I wonder how he made it this far. Then I remember that we've had to hand carry him through a few things. But he's a lot smarter than he acts.
I see.
You know, I am pretty handy with a gun.
Well, just in case you're interested, the next objective mission that we have available for a mercenary group actually could coincide with your own original request.
All right.
Is that?
Well, I'm all ears.
More?
Yes, yeah.
Very
Yes,
well.
please.
All right, once again, stepping outside of the character, Olivia Cole, or Scribe Olivia Cole, informs you about a piece of technology that has been seen in the hands of a raider group. This piece of tech could help track vertebrates, and in the hands of the raiders, this could be a disaster. You are tasked with retrieving the artifact and returning it to the Brotherhood of Steel. Reports indicate that the raider group is heavily armed. At least one suit of power armor was seen. She once again offers up the assistance of Initiate Nathan, as this particular mission continues to fall underneath his squad's responsibility. And she says that, I guess I'll step back into there. I know that you came here looking for ways of learning more about the vertebrates. I would caution you to not try and take this technology and use it yourselves, as it is very sensitive. We do not know if the raiders actually have the ability to use it or not, but I do know that you do not. If you attempted to use it, you could break it, and then all of your chances of learning more about the vertebrates that you've seen would be gone. However, if you bring it back here and you continue to fulfill our missions that we give you, and fulfill this one as you have the others, I promise you that we will use it to assist you in your request as part of your payment. It may not be immediate, as we will need to properly install the technology. But once we have it up and running, we will use it to assist you. Guys.
Yeah. And yeah, certainly.
Parties asked to retrieve the artifact and turn it to Brother Steel. Reports indicate that the raider group is heavily armed. To power armor. Okay, cool. I was just looking at these pulse grenades. That might be good for somebody in power armor.
Well, if you wish to buy any, just remember only one person buying from the store at a time. And you've got the script. If you have the script, you can buy it.
Oh, you wouldn't, like give us a couple just to help out on the mission?
The first mission you had with us, we were willing to assist since it was your first mission and you had not earned any Brotherhood script yet. But now you've done several missions. You have earned script. We cannot hand out supplies to those that are not sworn brothers.
Okay, I figured I'd just ask. All right. So, pulse grenade. Oh, so I just pushed the add to cart. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did it take the script? Awesome. So yeah, I got 2 of those grenades. I wonder, does it take it off of the? It does take it off of the total.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
All right. So we're gonna go and stop it there. I don't want to get into the next mission too much because there's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna go introduce you guys to the full reputation system.
Okay.
I'm gonna share this with you here. So you should be able to access the reference manual via the modules if you want to look at the written rules. But in a nutshell, there are going to be questions that you ask at the end of every quest for a faction, if that quest is big enough to influence reputation with that faction. You have your positive influences and your negative influences, and then once you have all those together and you total them up, you make a roll, and you take whoever has the highest charisma in the party, plus the current rank you have with that faction becomes your target number. And then that person in the party makes the roll. And the negative influences becomes the difficulty. Makes sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
Jack? All right. So the first question here, both of you guys know the Brotherhood fairly well, and you know the quest. Did you complete the faction's objectives of the quest?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you abide by the faction's tenets or rules?
For the most part, I guess so. Yeah, we didn't really do anything. So.
Well, I mean, that was where you went through that storage room more, and you did what you were able to assist in collecting the turrets and the protectrons. So, yes. Did you complete the objective for free? No.
No, it was a mission. Yeah.
Did you give the faction gear or supplies? We'll say yes, because you're not trying to take any of the turrets for yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Was the quest a failure? No. So now we're on the negative influences. Did you go against the faction's tenets or beliefs? No, we've kind of covered that one already. Did you side with the enemies? There were no enemies to side with necessarily this time. Did you kill or allow the killing of their allies? No. Did you give or sell the faction's enemies gear? No. Did you steal? No. And did you ignore a promise you made to them? Not yet. Not during this quest anyway. So your difficulty is 0 because you didn't do any negative stuff. You have a current, or you got 3 positives. That doesn't really affect the roll though. All right. So who's got the highest charisma?
Probably me. I've got 8.
Yes.
Okay. So, your current reputation with the Brotherhood. Now, I'm doing this as a house rule because the rules say start with a 1 with everybody. I don't really see the reasoning for that, especially with the Brotherhood. The way they're coming in here, you're going to be at a 0 with them. So your target number is your charisma. In this case, since you don't have any reputation with the Brotherhood yet. And your difficulty is 0, so you really you need to just get under 8. And go ahead and roll 2d20s. There's no complications on this one, right? The complications don't affect you yet. Complications would affect you if your negative influences were higher than your positive influences. But since the negative is lower than the positive, complications are not an issue here. But you get the 3, which is a success, which means you have increased your reputation by 1 with the Brotherhood of Steel. And then later on, there are things like, as you get to know them better and everything, you can actually use that reputation to call in favors.
Okay.
All right. And I don't know if I shared that out or not, but there you go. That's your current reputation standing. You've got reputation with others where we did not use this formula, but going forward, we'll be using this formula.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, we got a -5. What's that all about?
Don't know.
What mercenary group is that? Or
I get the feeling I know, but I'm not going to say it right yet.
There's been a few organizations you have ticked off.
Yes.
And then you don't know what your reputation with the Crux Men is because you haven't really encountered a whole lot of them.
Jammer.
Well, Jammer.
But yeah, we don't know how much Jammer reported back. We don't know what. Damn it.
What he reported back, really?
Yeah, if he reported anything back about us. And his bodyguard companion, not sure what he reported. Probably the other guy that we were dealing with might have reported in a negative manner. But I don't think we impressed him much.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's going to be it for today. Appreciate everybody coming by and checking out the stream. Next session is April 27th, or session 29. Make sure you're there. We will see you all next time. Until then, make sure you watch Fallout on Amazon. I got only one complaint about it. Everything, well, I suppose 2 complaints. They changed lore on ghouls, which is, it's not a good change. And I hate one character, but otherwise, it's a great show. Make sure you check it out. We'll see you all Monday for some X4 next week, Wednesday as well for X4, and then D&D on that following Sunday. And then make sure you check out the next Fallout session on the 27th. Until next time, take care. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
So